think people are fascinated by stories from the ocean, mostly because it's a part of the world that the general population isn't able to see.
It is a bit mystical, and it's an unknown. I mean, you know, it goes back to the days when they thought the Earth was flat and you fell off the edge of the ocean.
You know, the circumstances, the water, the toughness, and that makes it worth telling a story.
With the animals of the ocean, the waves, the wind, and the things that happen there. The big story here is the adventure. That's the main thing.
I'm the onboard reporter for Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing. My primary responsibility is to produce compelling media from the boat and share our story with the world.
There's two ways to look at it. Number one is telling the story of the individuals and what it's like for those guys and how they're feeling, their emotions, how they're progressing and changing as individuals during the race, and also the race story itself, because it is a race.
To capture those great moments, that's where I put my focus, you know, just getting those small details that make life beautiful and this world beautiful.
Each day you're sending off, I think it's 3 to 4 minutes of video, 5 to 8 photos that are all edited, and then 200 written words. And that happens every 24 hours, and it's surprising how quickly that 24 hours comes every single day, because you get done with one and you rest and you relax, and then you have the next media brief and it's back at it trying to shoot the same 65 feet of carbon fiber again.
I think the technology doesn't change the storytelling. I think the technology does change the use of the storytelling. You know, 400 years ago, they put a letter in a bottle, throw it in water to send a message to their girls or people at home. Look at where we now. You know, we can uploading, sending files to the mainland.
It's an amazing feat to be able to, you know, beam a picture pretty much out in outer space and then have it end up somewhere else on someone's laptop just a couple of hours later.
I think fundamentally, you need to tell a story. How you do that, and the means and the technology you have to do it, it can vary. But realistically, it can be as simple as a little point-and-shoot camera, and that's all you need to do. It's about the people, and you know, and it's the interaction between humans, not the interaction between technology.
Burritos. This is a little movie for the girls back home.
21 days at sea. It's getting a bit hard sometimes.
Who's driving?
You're stuck in this bubble, in this environment, and all you have is 8 guys to discuss stuff with.
All you're being able to do is just continue to make, you know, the best media for the best situation, and let people think what they're going to think about it.
It looks like there might be a little bit of a chip on the tube.
But you know, Inmarsat does such a good job with the satellite technology we've got on board that we're able to just quickly pull everything off the boat and distribute it to everybody.
You got to be cheaper than the pros, right?
So all the guys on board, we know that our families each day are listening and watching and are experiencing it with us, as well as the general public.
My son Alexander's first birthday. Hello Alexander, it's Daddy here. A very hairy daddy with a big beard here in the South Atlantic.
In the back of your mind, you know that you're not alone in this adventure.
And we know that a lot of people is watching us. We know that a lot of people is following us.
It's funny because I went through a couple of times, I thought to myself, oh, today I just feel I can't do it. I just can't do it.
The sink's full of bloody dishes. Don't ask me to make a coffee today, I'm not doing it.
And then I realized, no, there's people depending and waiting to hear what I'm doing every day. You know, one instance, you know, I said I wasn't feeling great on a blog, and my mom was freaking out for 2 or 3 days until I came back and said I'm doing great. And it's mad. Like, it really is. It's a crazy, human experiment, for want of a better word.
You know, ultimately, I'm a storyteller. I've got 8 characters on the boat that are my focus. You know, I want to do justice to what we're all going through each day and creatively and accurately portray that to everybody else.
I think I did a good job. If my sister, she doesn't like sailing, if she watches one of the boats, like our boat for example, and she doesn't see the yellow with grey boat, you know, she sees Pablo Arart Elorza, the Spanish funny guy, you know, he likes to eat chocolate, or she sees Johnny Portman, you know, the fanatic sailor, and she had a face with the guys who were so remote on the sea, and I think then I did a good job.
My goal in this race is obviously to deliver a story for people at home and make it entertaining. But it's also as much for me to have the experience also. When you share an experience as intense and emotional and the ups and downs together with these people, it's a very, very special thing. And it's that connection that I think is pretty amazing.
I really wanna share my experience with the entire world. I wanna show them how it is, so they understand how nice and how beautiful is the world that we live in. Basically, show everybody through my lens what it is to live at the extreme.